In Texas, we still triple digit heat for the next 2 to 3 weeks. The sun doesn't want me to be great. Hello everyone, and welcome to Angel's Peaceful Garden. I'm a beginner gardener in Gardening Zone AB, and today we're just going to get a lot of different stuff done. I need to get my fall tomatoes exactly where I want them. I have a couple of suckers that did make it, but one of them didn't make it. It didn't root in time, so I'm going to pull that, transplant in one that I had ready. We're going to move some callaloo into their permanent homes. We're going to get some more of the garden redesign done because I absolutely need to get those beds ready for October for my fall onion planting. So we're going to do a lot, y'all. It's just going to be all over the place again today, but hey, we're getting ready for fall. All of y'all are going through it in your gardens too. And I hope you understand and don't mind that I'm just doing a lot of work with y'all. I know some people don't like videos where it's a bunch of work, but the garden is a bunch of work in July and August, y'all. It's go, go, go all the time. And we really need to make sure that we're ready for the next season. So I am trying to get it in gear to make sure that we are ready for fall because I want to have a wonderful fall garden. So let's get started. So this is pretty sad. This is the one that I put in that I was trying to get to root. It did not root at all. So I'm not sure what happened with that, but we do have another plan in place, plan B. So I'm going to move one of the tomato plants that had a broken stem into where I had this planted, and I think that one will have a better chance at success because it's been growing more roots for it's been in for probably 2 to 3 weeks now. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to be okay. Just got to make sure that it has enough shade cloth on it today because as you guys know, in Texas, we still triple digit heat for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, this is the plant we decided to go ahead and move. I'm going to amend the hole real quick. I don't need to put that many amendments in there because I already amended the hole like maybe 2 weeks ago, so it should be fine. I'm just going to put a little bit more bone meal, mycorrhizal fungi, and all-purpose fertilizer in there so that this plant will have more nutrients, enough nutrients for the first part of its life. As you can see, it looks pretty healthy right now, so I'm going to try to get this in. And what I did notice, y'all, was that a lot of my bags, the roots were showing, and I hadn't noticed on some of the tomato plants. So next season, I'll know that I need to be adding compost or something to the bags so that they will have enough soil. Because I didn't realize that was what was happening. So I probably wouldn't have had to replace all of them if I had noticed that sooner. I think before I do my fall planting, I'm going to go and grab some more of that chicken poop because I think it did very well in the spring. All right, this one is done. Y'all, this next one that we're getting ready to get, and don't mind this project that I got going on right here. That's what we're going to work on next. There's a lot going on in the garden, y'all. I don't know if I told y'all, but at the beginning of the year, I purchased some shade cloth from Temu, and it was a good price, and it's lasted a season, but over that season, y'all, good Lord, these little strings get caught on everything and wrap around the plants. Yeah, it was not a good buy. I'd rather spend more money and not have to deal with this. This should never have gone right here. Y'all see this big plant, and I don't even remember, it might be a cherry tomato. But it's got to come out of here. And so I'm going to repot it and move it and put it in a more permanent spot, because I think it'll be successful under the cattle panel. And so I am going to move something else. I don't know how I'm gonna get it in there, y'all, but I'm gonna try. Or I'll put it in there for a couple of days and then I'll put it on the back wall. That's what I'll do. Yeah, it is out of control over here. I'm definitely sure that it could do better in another place. All right, guys, I don't know if this is gonna be able to survive. I ripped out a lot of the roots. I hope it can, because it was doing well. It was just in the wrong place. Wrong place. I'm gonna have to go get some more dirt too. You know what? I'm gonna try to go deeper. Maybe that'll help. I'm gonna go ahead and try to put it up so it's not flopped over while I'm trying to add the dirt into it. I'm gonna go get some more dirt and some more clips, because I think this will do better if I can have it standing up and add the dirt into it, and then it'll already be clipped to the cattle panel. I moved the plant out of the cattle panel that wasn't tall enough to be clipped to it yet. I think that one is the one that'll go on the back wall. I think that's a better decision, y'all. I feel like I'm making final decisions like on Jeopardy or something. That's my final answer. Is that show? I'm not sure that that's the name of that show that did that. If I'm wrong, y'all put it in the comments. What's the show that said, is that your final answer? I know it was a trivia show, but I didn't watch them that much, and I still don't watch game shows like that. I brought the perfect amount over here. Yay. I'm dripping sweat, y'all. I'm gonna put a lot of water in here. It's been so hot, y'all. I don't know how anything is surviving out here, but it's doing it. Those are doing well, but it is getting late in the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to lay this fabric real quick, y'all. And then I'm gonna go get in the shade to transplant those callaloo, because I gotta get all of this done today. I am running behind, and I want to get this done before my guys come and try to mow the grass, so all this stuff will be out of their way. The camera cut off. It got too hot out there, so I had to come over here and get to this other project in the shade. And later on tonight, maybe I'll get back to that landscape fabric. It just not want to get done. It just does not want to get done. That's the problem. That's the problem. The sun doesn't want me to be great. Trying to decide if I'm gonna leave this milkweed alone. I really think it would be good to have milkweed in the garden. It does have some new growth down at the bottom, but I also want this callaloo. I do have 3 other callaloos besides what I would put in here. So I think I'm just going to add it to this pot and not try to do too much. It does look small, but the reason why I'm going ahead and moving this one, once I up potted them into a larger pot, they took off. So I'm hoping that is what will happen with this. And this actually had a lot of exposed roots on it, not the seedling, but the milkweed. So I'm going to add some more dirt in here as well. I wanted that milkweed for butterflies. I believe there is a particular butterfly that loves that milkweed and it supports them. So I really wanted to do that for them, but I kept eliminating them as I was going. I took the 2 of the ones that I had in the front yard out because I decided, since I was spending so much time back here, to rip everything out of the front and start over later in the fall. So that's what I did. So I got rid of those 2. And then another one, I wanted the pot back for something else. So this is the last milkweed that we have in the garden. And I just don't want to get rid of it. I'm hoping it does have a lot of new growth at the bottom. I think it's doing okay. It likes the spot that it's in over where it was. So I'm hoping it continue to grow. Soil is good. This one looks a little bit better. So I've had a few problems in the garden, y'all. The vine borers trying to take me out on round 3. I planted round 4 right here. I planted some more Ford Hook zucchini. I planted some more Fort Knox summer squash and a trombocino squash. We'll see if they come up. And I found another variety of cucumbers that I wanted to plant for the fall. And we have 94 days left, so I can still plant cucumbers. And it is called a double yield cucumber. And we have a little germination on that one. Nothing on the others yet, but hopefully they'll come up. If not, I'll replant again. I think I actually am going to plant some more straight 8 too. So they got this double yield going, and I'm going to plant some more straight 8s because I'm just not sure about this powdery mildew, y'all. I think ones that I have planted out there in the cattle panel, they don't look great. I think it was just too hot when I put them out. Maybe they were getting overhand watered, too much water on the leaves. I'm not sure, but they don't look great. They don't look good at all. And I do want some more cucumbers in the fall. So we got some more seeds going. The ones up here that are behind me, they look pretty good. I have treated with neem oil on the leaves, and I think I'm just going to replace everything with straight 8 since I have so many Bay Alpha. I think this is it for the callaloo. We're going to water these in and then move them out of the way. What I'm doing now is up-potting my okra that we planted a while back. They're called Go Big okra. It's a variety that I just wanted to try. And I'm taking some of the older okra out. This one, it had a flower on it. It was getting ready to produce, and it had one right here. But it's starting to give us crooked okra. So this plant is about done. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out and start with fresh okra. I've already put one in. I'll go ahead and get one more in here. We're just going to go with 2 in this pot. I can't remember. I think this might be about 10 or 15 gallon. I did a little experiment to figure out if I want to plant more or less. I was doing like 1 per 10 or 15 gallon pot. And then I started seeing where other people were doing them closer together. The one that I have by itself is growing really, really large. And the ones that I planted like 3 in a spot, they're not as big, but they still look healthy. They just don't look as big. So I'm going to go with 2 in this one, see how they do. And I do know the more space you give a plant, the bigger it'll get, but it's about the production on these. I want to see how much production we can get out of them. This is also good to see how my irrigation system is working, because I can tell that the outsides of the bag are really dry, but in the center where the drip emitter was, it's really moist. So I'm trying to dig down deep, and it seems that way all the way to the bottom of the bag. I may have to come through like once a week and water it by hand on the outsides. I got 2 more just in case something happens, but I think that's all I'm going to do on that one. Hey y'all, I finally got out here today. I've already been out here working, so I'm dirty already. I'm sweaty. Y'all know it's hot. So I'm just trying to get these cinder blocks down real quick, and then I'm gonna run in the house. My husband and I talked about it a little bit, so I am pretty sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start this direction though. I don't think I have enough blocks to do it all today, but at least I can get a good idea. I I got cinder block dust everywhere, y'all. It is not at all level and there's some gaps. I think I'm definitely gonna have to put a piece of wood underneath some of these pieces to lift it up just a touch. It is coming along. It's coming along. Y'all, this is difficult. This incline is no joke. But I think it's better than a galvanized bed that can't do anything and it's just wobbly like this, and then I have to try to figure out how the dirt won't get underneath it. I feel like these conform a little bit better to the ground than that would, but who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna put in these T-posts at least today. Maybe not get the cattle panel up, but I am gonna put T-post in and have it ready for when I go ahead and put the cattle panel up. Or if I feel good, I'm still good enough to move around and not too tired, I'll put the cattle panel up too. Checking to make sure there's no bugs on these. My lizard and I scared each other. Okay. Need a new mallet. I'm gonna keep going. I'm feeling okay. It's a little crooked, but it'll work. I think it'll work. I think I've done all I'm going to do today. For real. For real. You can see I have worked. I have worked today. I am super tired. It's not complete. It's not done. I hope y'all will come back and follow along as I am completing this garden expansion for fall. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you and all the ways you support the channel. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I put out new videos. And as always, until I see you next time, may the good Lord take a liking to you.